Hey everyone, welcome to Showcase 6 Video 3, the results. 28 of you entered and we had flagged this, also entered a ghost flag. So before we show you the results, we're going to reveal the ghost flag. We asked you to guess which flag was ours and Xander Dorn correctly guessed our entry. Our entry was number 29, Skyville. So here are the results of Showcase 6. In 28th place we have Ryan by Man's Fan, with an average score of 1.83. Next up is the British Union by Ang Lee Bra, which scored 1.92. Next up is the second unnamed entry by Gabe, which scored 3.54. In 25th place is the Fruity One by Ailes Panda, which scored 3.88. Next up is Green Blue Islands by Joven, which scored 4.13. Next we have The Apocalypse by Laulo, which scored 4.29. Next up is Cabra by the Fran25, which scored 4.50. Next is the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth by Sebastian, which scored 5.08. In 20th place we have the Sri Vijaya Empire by Zuchi Guardian, which scored 5.29. In joint 18th we have Shawaki by Mr. Boom, which scored 5.38. Also in joint 18th is Fidas by Timmy Deleja, which also scored 5.38. Next up is the first unnamed entry by Peruvian Person. Peruvian Person previously went by the nickname Mikusha, but decided they preferred a new name Peruvian Person. Also, after we made video 2, they let us know this flag represents Landerland. This flag scored 5.46. Next up is Flan by YCKE, which scored 5.67. In 15th place we have the Four Corners by Pink Lemonade's 1326, which scored 5.88. In joint 13th we have the Kohava Shavit Democratic Republic by Chibatero, which scored 6.04. Also in joint 13th is New Year's Day by Kyler the Ocean Dominator, which also scored 6.04. Next we have Arboland by Lemoniz, which scored 6.42. Next up is Daklak by Mystery Guy, which scored 6.58. And now for the top 10. In joint 9th is San Andres by Revin, with a score of 6.63. Also in joint 9th is Humanity by Xander Dorn, which also scored 6.63. In 8th place is Iran by the Leon Florida Man, with a score of 6.71. In 7th place is Nofi by Cairns, which scored 6.88. Next we have the Ghost Flag Skyville, which would have finished in 7th place with a score of 6.96. So congratulations to the top 6 for beating our flag. In 6th place is Korolevitz by Zui, with a score of 7.04. In 5th place is Atalsia by Flake, with a score of 7.38. In 4th place we have the Horn of Africa by Sanford, with a score of 7.46. In 3rd place is Carnesia by Joel, which scored 7.63. In 2nd place is Loin by Humangoose, with a score of 7.71. And the winner of Showcase 6 is the personal banner of Hakusei, with a score of 8.13. Congratulations to Hakusei. Not only is he the winner of Showcase 6, his personal banner is the first flag in the Showcase series to score higher than 8. And with 6 flags scoring higher than 7, this showcase has proven to be the highest standard so far. In a few moments we're going to be reviewing the winning flag, but first we want to give a couple of shoutouts to some of the other entries. First is the flag of Arboland by Lemoniz. This design conveys very well the kingdom located in a thick forest by using mostly dark colours. The tree depiction in the foreground works well on the red sun disc. Using green rather than black may have seemed like an obvious choice, but we think Lemoniz made the right decision by choosing black, which does a good job in demonstrating how dark a thick forest can be. Next is the flag of Cabra by the Fran25. This is the current flag of Cabra, which consists of a seal at the fly side and a repeated diagonal pattern at the hoist. We like the simplified version much better, and the Fran25 did an excellent job at taking the main elements of the current flag and transforming it into a much simpler flag that still maintains great character. Our final shout out is Loin by Humangoose. As we just saw, this flag finished in 2nd place and saw you guys rate this flag very highly. The compass design is really cool with excellent use of colour, and the flag as a whole is unique and interesting. Some may argue there might be a little too much happening here with lots of different elements, but we think all the elements together hold up very well and the result is a visually striking flag design. So now on to the review of the winning flag. We're going to be using our 5 principles scoring system, but also we'll be giving it a personal review. So let's begin with the 5 principles and simplicity. Overall, this is a simple design with horizontal stripes and a 4-pointed star. However, with the swallowtail shape, the flag falls just short of perfect marks, 9.5 out of 10. The choice of colours was inspired by the primary colours used in traditional art mediums. Hakusei was also inspired by national flags that he really likes. He tried to get a blue colour close to a shade of Japanese blue dye called Izomi, which is his favourite colour, and it's why it is so prominent. The red chosen was also inspired by Japanese culture. The red is like that of the Hinamaru mark of the sun in the banner of Japan. The gold and yellow colour is his favourite shade of yellow. It reminds him of aspen or ginkgo leaves in autumn and the soft glow of Japanese lanterns. One of the reasons he loves Japan is the appreciation and harmony of its traditional culture with nature. The cross-shaped star in the upper height is called Hakusei, which means North Star. He also sometimes calls it Way Star. The star is a fusion of 2 other things that are important to him. Firstly, it's a symbol of Christianity. Secondly, it symbolizes his love for northern climates, especially boreal forest. Since ancient times, the North Star has guided merchants, explorers and conquerors alike, so he adopted this symbol as a personal mark similar to that of a heraldic shield or Japanese caiman crest. Altogether, the flag as a whole looks something like the North Star shining as the sun sets westward towards Asia. The banner ratio is 1:2 with a swallowtail that measures 2:3 at the apex. This is a reference to the 2 most common flag ratios like Canada and Japan. The colours symbolise the following ideas. Blue is for nobility, the kind that seeks humble and patient spiritual growth, not to be confused with moral conceit. Red is for perseverance, seek to strive and endure and be content with life. Gold is for wisdom, seek knowledge and sound teaching and apply it to life. White is for harmony, seek to maintain balance in life, doing what is best in each circumstance. There is a time for justice and a time for mercy. For symbolism, 10 out of 10. The flag has 4 colours, which was the prompt for the video, and is 1 colour more than the recommended maximum of 3. All 4 colours of this flag are part of the standard set. While the blue and red are pretty easy to tell apart, under our scoring rules, these are both considered dark colours and therefore have a contrast issue. Overall for colour, the score is 7 out of 10. The flag has no lettering, seals or coat of arms, 10 out of 10. The flag is also distinctive, 10 out of 10. So calculating the numbers, we have a total overall score of 9.3 out of 10. Now for a personal review. This is a great design which uses very strong primary colours which work really well together. The white 4-pointed star is a nice addition to the simple design. Even though it's pretty small, it stands out well on the dark blue. The flag is jam-packed with great personal symbolism, with all the elements having multiple interpretations. While the swallowtail shape makes the flag design slightly more complex, it does a fantastic job in making the flag unique. This was an excellent decision in our opinion, given the simplicity of the design itself. So taking everything into account, we're going to give this flag a perfect score of 10 out of 10. Congratulations once more to Hakusei. And coming up soon we will have Showcase 7, but before that we will have the updated championship leaderboard which should be published within the next few days. So until then, see you all later.